Bhaktaya Namo Ajano Lambito Bhajo Kanakavadato Sankirtane Kapitaro Kamalaya Takshu Vishwambaro Dvijabaro Yugadharma Palo Bande Jagat Priya Karo Karunaya Avataro Karo Sri Krishna Chaitanya Pramanityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare. So first of all, I offer pranams to our Gurudev, Vishpad to Dandi Swami, Sabhaktivedanta Narayan Gosai Maharaj, Arupanuga Guru Varga, all devotees. So here is the very charming forms of Gauditaya. These were installed by Sri Birda Chand, Nityananda's son. So actually his appearance day is tomorrow. So, Heno Nitai Bine Bhai Radha Krishna Paitina. Without the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, no one can find Radha Krishna, no one can get Radha Krishna. So Nityananda, he's on the left side because Guru is always on the left. So, Mahaprabhu always sees Nityananda like spiritual master because he is Baladev. Baladev means account Guru Tattva. Everyone may have their own Guru, but the original Guru of everyone, that is Nityananda Prabhu. So his complexion, even though Gaur Nityananda look like identical, Nityananda's complexion always little saffron, so you see he's a little reddish. And Gaur Sunda, like gold. So these two brothers, they appeared in this sky of Bengal, like the sun and the moon. Sun and moon never appear together. But in Bengal 520 years ago, both appeared at the same time. So Nityananda, why? Because Nityananda, he came here. Like when he was born in Ekachakra, then he stayed there till like 12 years old. Then one sannyasi came and asked his parents, give me donation, give me your son. So Hadai Pandit and Padmanabdi, even though Nityananda was their life and soul, what sannyasi wants should give within reason. So they gave their son Nityananda, and Nityananda spent many years traveling with this sannyasi. Who is this sannyasi? We don't know. But most people think this was Lakshmi Pati Tirtha, the guru of Sri Madhavendra Puri. So Nityananda spent many years wandering all over the holy places, chastising Buddhists, different types of atheists, intoxicated. He met Madhavendra Puri, then he began thinking, where is Krishna? Nityananda, the sun and sunlight are never separate, Gaur never without Nityananda. So thinking, where is Krishna? He came here to Vrindavan, Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda always in the mood of a 5-year-old child, even though he was more than 7 feet tall. So most of the time he would wander around without any clothes, like a child playing in the sand. So when he came here, he saw much weeping and rolling in the dust, because he knew this is the place of my Krishna. That's why Gaunitaya. And without Nityananda's direction, without his mercy, who can possibly understand this place, the very sweet meeting place of Radha Krishna? So we went to Imlitala, but crowd was there, people were already speaking, so we did pranam, and maybe after here we'll go there. So this Ras Lila, this is called Kam Vijay Lila. Who hears Ras Lila from the proper person, they become free from lust. Just like normally material topics of man and woman increase lust. But because Krishna is the transcendental Cupid, his loving affairs cause the opposite, cause purification of the heart and freedom from lust. Anyway, so who can understand the loving affairs of Krishna? No. Many people think God means no desire, because he has everything. But still, inconceivably here in Vrindavan, because of the moods of his devotees, Krishna develops hundreds of thousands of desires. So crest jewel amongst them is Ras Lila. So already we heard about, or we will hear about Govardhan Lila. That Krishna for 7 days and 7 nights he lived at Govardhan. All Brijabasis came near him. So that time gopis for 7 days and 7 nights, very close intimate darshan with Krishna. So normally man and woman cannot be together, especially in village life. But because this was an emergency situation, then gopis could be very near to Krishna. Then so much they exchanged glances. Some gopis had already worshipped Katyani Devi with the desire to get Krishna as their husband, so many, many things coming together. Then Krishna said, I will fulfill your desire on the Sarit Purnima, that's the first day of Kartik. So seeing the full moon, then this gave so much remembrance of Radhika, because Radhika also, her face, her effulgence, also so cooling like millions of moons. So seeing the moon, then Krishna remembered Radhika. Then this desire came, I want to dance with her. So Krishna at Bamsi Bhat, we will go there soon. Then Kalo Bhamam Drisham Manoharam. He played the Gayatri, especially this calm beat. Calm beat, calm Gayatri Tarupasam. This Gayatri that we get when we take initiation. This come from the flute of Krishna, imagine. When the gopis heard the sound of that flute sound, it was like a very expert postman. Postman knows who to deliver the message. So this flute sound not went in the ears of the mother and fathers. It not went in the ears of the friends. It not went in the ears of the servants. It went onto the ears of those gopis who had developed desire to serve Krishna as in Madhurya Ras. So that flute sound, like a thief, he entered, plundered the hearts of the gopis, and returned to Krishna. Then the gopis, without their heart, what they will do. So like you catch a thief, what you do, you run after him. So the gopis ran. Krishna needs our service. Many times we think the gopis want to enjoy Krishna's beauty. The gopis only want to serve. They have no desire for their own happiness, not even one fragrance. Ateva gopi ganda nahi prema nahi kamaganda Krishna sukh lagi matra Krishna se sambandha. They only keep relationship with Krishna for Krishna's pleasure. We cannot imagine. One time I asked Trivikram Maharaj, if you bless me, I can see Gaunitai. He said, yes, you want to enjoy Gaunitai. You do not want to serve them. So the gopis not went, we will enjoy Krishna's beauty. They only went there with the desire. Krishna sees us, he may feel some happiness. So when gopis ran there, then Krishna, because Prem means crooked. So when the gopis ran there, then Krishna spoke some words as if, actually it was Krishna's words very bewildering because two meanings came. Swagatam va mahabhaga, kisakim kim karomi. Oh gopis, why have you come here? Have you come here to see the forest? Now that you have seen, you should return. Because your husbands are waiting, and a chaste wife never gives up the husband. Even if husband is old, even husband is foolish or poor or diseased, a chaste wife should never give him up. Therefore, now you should return home. But Sanskrit is a very wonderful language. A little move, a few syllables here and there, another meaning comes. Krishna said, because I am brahmachari and you are married women, it is not proper that we are together. But another meaning came in Krishna's words. Welcome, welcome gopis. I know you have not come here just to see the forest. You have come here to see me. And it's very good because I am not a brahmachari. And your husbands are all old, ugly, and impoverished. So don't go home. You stay here with me. So Gopi's head spinning, what meaning is there? So anyway, so Krishna spoke all this in 9 verses, and Gopis answered in 10 verses. 1 extra verse. Conclusion is, Krishna, you are giving us so many instructions on religion, on dharma. This means you are a guru. And all scriptures say, before you serve the Supreme Lord, you should serve Guru. So we will stay here. So the gopis were not deterred by Krishna's cruel words. They kept steadfast attachment to him. So then Ras Leela. Rasima, when all moods come together, that is called Ras. So Radhika also, she is known as Raseshwari, the presiding deity of Ras Leela. So Radharani had a desire, how would my Krishna look surrounded by millions of gopis, dancing with millions of gopis? Just like a sapphire surrounded by gold on either side, like in the form of a chain, it brings out the beauty of the sapphire. So how my Krishna would look like dancing with millions of gopis. So Krishna, to fulfill the desire of Radhika, he danced millions and billions of gopis. How possible? This is Krishna's Achintya Shakti, which makes the possible impossible. So Krishna, some say Krishna expanded himself. So between each gopi there were two Krishnas. Or between each Krishna there were two gopis. So they danced in a circle. And this is Ras Leela. So Rupa Goswami in Brihad Bhagavatamrita, Laghu Bhagavatamrita described the original Krishna was in the middle with Radhika. And Krishna's Prabhav Prakash, Krishna's non-different expansions, they were dancing with the other gopis. So that dance was for one night of Brahma. How many billions of years? But for the gopis that appeared like 1 second, 1 moment. How astonishing is Prema? Millions of years with Krishna seems like 1 second, and 1 second without Krishna, this seems like millions of years. Then Radhika, because Rupa Goswami said, Prem's nature is like a snake. A snake goes never straight, side to side, but he goes straight. So one mood comes, then another mood comes. Then Radhika saw, why Krishna is treating me the same as all them? What is my speciality? So Radhika developed some crookedness, some man. Immediately she left. And we went to Mansarovar the other day. When Radhika left, no one saw her go, but the Manjaris, like Rupa and Rati Manjaris, would never take their eyes off Krishna. Even Krishna is dancing, but they never look at him. They understand, where is Krishna really? He's really there in the heart of Radhika. He's always, where will I find Krishna? Always in the association of Radhika. Krishna is 100% there. So others not notice Radhika disappeared, but Rupa, Rati, this all, Champak Manjari all followed like a shadow. And Radhika went the other side of the Yamuna to Mansarovar. Then Radhika began lamenting, why I left Krishna. How astonishing. Lamenting, those tears became Mansarovar. So Prem means two ways burning. If you love someone, they don't love you, it's not called Prema. So Krishna, he also realized, Satakoti Gopi Madhavaman Rakita Narilo Korlilo Japa. Despite the presence of billions and billions of gopis, without Radhika, Krishna felt no happiness. Then something special is always in her. Why? She is the complete Ladini Shakti. Ladini Shakti is that potency which always gives bliss to Krishna. So without her, Krishna felt empty. This Bhangya Sri Rasamandala Tabi Radha Anveshana Chalayajam. When Radhika left, then the Ras Leela was broken. Then Krishna also left, searching for her. Eso Radha Daki Asham. Daki means to call. So again and again on his flute, Eso Radha, come. Radhika not hearing. Take your flute and play with those other gopis. Flute enchant everyone, but when Radhika's angry, no effect. Effect is there, but Radhika is not so weak that she's showing it. So Krishna blowing his flute, lips became dry, no Radhika. Then Krishna also lamenting, how foolish I am, what I'm doing. Like I threw a diamond and I'm searching for bits of broken glass. So Krishna came there to Imli Tala. And as Radhika lamenting, where is Krishna, why I left? In Mansarovar, Krishna here at this Imli Tala, we will go there now, Krishna also bitterly weeping. So all scriptures, Gokul Maharaj would say, all scriptures say cry for Krishna. But Bhagavatam is the only scripture that says, no, Krishna is also crying for, not for us, but for Radhika. Krishna also weeping for the devotee. No other incarnation doing like that. Weeping, where is the devotee? All other incarnations, what do I need? I have myself. Krishna is Atmaram. But in Vrindavan, he gives that up and tastes this Pararamata, this Parikiras. So Krishna, how much rasik? So he's there also so much weeping. Why I misbehave with Radhika? Oh, foolish I am. And then he began thinking of Radhika. So Krishna sitting like a yogi. He is Yogeshwara. He instructed Shiva on the yoga process. He instructed Arjuna in the process of bhakti yoga. He instructed Uddhav in this Uddhav Gita, who Krishna not instructed because Bande Krishnam Jagadguru. So Krishna fixed his mind on Radhika and began meditating. Normally his mind go a little here and there, but tonight his mind fully fixed on Radharani. And so deeply he meditating on Radhika that Radhika's mood manifested in him and he became Lord Chaitanya. Ante Krishna Bahir Gora. Inside Krishna, but outside golden complexion. So one moment he manifested that form of Gaurasundar. Means Krishna in the mood of Radhika. or Krishna searching for himself. What is that? Normally in maths you put positive and negative together, it becomes a zero. But in spiritual mathematics, you put the Shaktiman, Krishna, with the Shakti, Radhika, it becomes Krishna searching for himself, in the mood of the negative. So at that time, Krishna tastes that separation of Radhika. Krishna tastes Radhika's love for him. And that gives such a taste. Krishna thinks, even in this Krishna form, I never taste such a happiness. So that's why he came as Gaurasundar and appeared 500 years ago in Navadvip to permanently taste that. Here he just tastes for 1 minute. But there in Gaulila and Navadvip, he tastes eternally. So really Krishna's Rasik Shekhar. How he'd like to enjoy every type. He liked to enjoy the mood of being served by the devotees, but he also liked to taste the mood of being the servant. So Krishna there lamenting for Radhika became Gaurasundar, Radhika lamenting in Mansarovar. Separation is there. But in that separation, both Krishna meeting Radhika here by meditation, Radhika meeting Krishna by meditation. So Krishna then, he went following the fragrance of Radharani. Krishna went to Mansarovar, and there he's so much begging. Then he begging, no, oh Radhika, without you my life really is empty. I find no happiness in my mother and father, my friends, my all opulences, my 6 opulences. Even Vrindavan without Radhika, I feel no happiness. But Radhika's mind very strong then. How Krishna can please her? So he doing like some gymnastics, some joking, some laughing. Radhika fixed like stone. So Krishna, how can I melt her heart? So what is very dear to him, he gives his peacock feather, which is his life and soul, his flute. With that flute, Krishna is nothing. He's like Dwarkadish. That not work, he give his cloth, and finally he bow fully. Smaragaula Kanta. Oh Radhika, I am also yours. So very sweet meeting of Radha Krishna. Then they both came here to Shringar Vat. So Shringar means the place of decoration. So here Radhika is so much happy. Now Krishna fully under my, like fully attracted to me, fully under my control. Still awake there, Damodara? Hang in there. This is a very special mood of Radhika. So when wife is too much like intoxicated, then she can order husband, do this, do this. So she ordering Krishna, decorate me nicely. So Krishna also with his hand, but hand is little shaking, so he's not so much expert. Therefore the Manjari is little chastised. My whole life you spent with the cows, that's all you know. Here, we will show you how to decorate Radhika properly. So here you see the very beautiful picture of Radhika looking in the mirror. Is Radhika looking at her own reflection? No, because Krishna is behind, decorating her. Radhika through the mirror, she's looking at Krishna. And Krishna through the mirror looking here at Radhika. So this Shringar, Shringar means decoration. So very, very sacred, very, very beautiful place here. So meanwhile, all the other gopis, where has Krishna gone? So they become also intoxicated like mad persons. Like a fish out of water, become mad. So gopis without Krishna also became intoxicated. They're asking the trees, first, oh mango, many times, I forget the names of all the trees, mango, many, many types of trees, but these trees not answer because trees can't talk. Then gopis think, why trees are not answering us, tell us which way the son of Nanda Maharaj went. But trees not answer. So gopis said, oh, these trees are male trees, therefore hard-hearted. Then they're asking Tulsi, you are very dear to Krishna. Krishna cannot live without you, please tell us where Krishna went. So millions, you can imagine 10 quadrillion gopis searching for Krishna. They're asking the deer, look, this deer, actually deer was afraid. So many gopis coming, the deer was like this. Oh look, this deer, she knows, she's saying by eyes, come here, come here. But actually deer was afraid, oh my God, it's trying to run away. The gopis see Krishna in everything. Everything reminds them of Krishna. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Yo mam sarvatra pasati mam sarvatra. One who sees me everywhere and everything in me. Like the gopis, life and soul in Krishna. And Krishna in everything. So gopis with this mood, like topmost Mahabhagavats. Actually, they're the guru of all Mahabhagavats. They're seeing Krishna in everything. And so much absorbed in thinking of Krishna. Aham Krishna, I am Krishna. Many people misunderstand this thing. The gopis became one by absorption, but the gopis never became Krishna. Even in this world, if you think of an ice cream appears in your mind. And you, if you think of the ice cream over there, you go to the ice cream. This is a stupid material example. But even material absorption, that thing comes in you or you go in that thing. Right? Like, I'm thinking of Australia. So mind goes there. Body is here, but mind is there. Or you think of us here, then it comes here. So even material has this absorption. What to speak of the perfected meditation of the gopis. So much thinking of Krishna. I am Krishna. Look how I'm walking. One gopi resting hand on another one, walking like Krishna, like intoxicated elephant. Another gopi, look, I'm killing Putana, like this. I'm lifting Govardhan. So, of course, the Advaitavadis always misinterpret all these. See, the gopis ultimately became Krishna. The gopis not became Krishna, but so much absorbed. The gopis remained gopis. Gopis not changed their forms. The gopis remained as gopis, but their minds and everything fully given to Krishna. So they're searching, then they came near this area, they saw the footprints of Krishna. Then there were different type of gopis. Some gopis always with Radhika, the Swapaksh gopis. Some gopis always against Radhika and have their own group with Chandravali. Some gopis are a little neutral but friendly. Some are neutral, some are friendly, different type of gopis. So everyone looking at the footprints of Krishna, they knew the footprints of Krishna with how many marks? 19. Radhika has one extra. So they knew the footprints of Krishna, everyone knows. But who were the footprints of this other gopi? Not everyone knew. Only these Swapaksh gopis like Lalita, Chitra, Champaklata, Sudevi, Tungavidya, they knew these footprints because they're always with Radhika. When they saw these footprints, they became very happy. And they spoke something. Who is this gopi? What is that verse? Anaratitanninam Bhagavan Hariswaro Yanno Vihita Govinda Priyayo Anayarahat. Anayarahat. There, the name of Radhika is there, but in a hidden way. Who is this gopi? They knew, but they pretended not to know. Whose footprints are these? We don't know, but this gopi has so much good fortune. She has so much security that Krishna has given up everyone and taken only her alone. It must be in a previous life she worshipped so much Ishvara, Bhagavan. She worshipped Bhagavan so much, she has so much security. Krishna has taken her alone and given up everyone else. So Radhika's group of gopis saw, but they're expert in cheating. As Krishna is expert in cheating, his devotees also more expert. So they spoke away. We don't know whose footprints, but they perfectly know whose footprints they were. They didn't speak openly, otherwise some World War III will happen. So other gopis who didn't know the footprints, they're a little criticizing. Oh, this lusty fellow. Obviously taken this gopi alone in a solitary place. Because these footprints they followed. Then some footprints, the footprint of Krishna's feet were very deep in the mud, the soft earth, not mud, where Krishna was lifting Radhika to pick flowers, so they could see all these things. So they followed these footprints, then they're making some noise, like thousands of swans chirping. Then Radha Krishna were here alone. And then Krishna, very rasik. Rasik means in every situation he knows how to get his own enjoyment, which sounds selfish, but it's not. When Krishna enjoys, devotee feels so much happiness. So Krishna's enjoyment is also not material or selfish. Krishna enjoys because Krishna doesn't take pleasure. How the devotee will feel any happiness? So Krishna means expert in every situation how to get some taste. So Krishna could hear the other gopis coming. He knew if all these other gopis come and see me alone with Radhika, World War III. They'll become envious or jealous of Radhika, then everything will be finished. So Krishna, what he did, he wanted to leave Radhika there. And Radhika also not selfish. Radhika thinking, my Sakis, like we're singing this Lalita Astakam every morning. What is Lalita's life and soul? The meeting of Radha Krishna. She have no other desires. So these Sakis like Lalita, Champaklata, Sudevi, they've given everything for me. How can I be alone and enjoy with Krishna? No, they should also get Krishna's association. No? Radhika wants everyone also get the same taste, that same chance to serve that I get. Radhika is not selfish. She wants everyone to get the happiness of serving Krishna. So Radhika also had some desire, that they should also be with Krishna. But how will it happen? So Krishna, very good, very clever. So he wants to go away, you know. He knows if I leave here, then Radharani will so much lament. And when all the other gopis see Radhika's separation, Radhika's attachment to me, then they will understand her glories. So Krishna, like this, how to disappear from the situation. So Radhika also had some desire, Krishna had some desire. So Radhika spoke that Krishna would not go deep into the forest, that Krishna would stay. Oh my beloved, I cannot walk. Carry me on your shoulder. Means don't go away, because you cannot carry someone and move fast. So be here. Then nearby in this corner was a tamal tree, a dark tamal tree. So Krishna hid near that tamal tree. And Krishna's complexion is dark. No one could understand that that is Krishna. So Radhika, thinking even though Krishna was with her, Radhika thought Krishna has lost me. This is called Brahmvichitta. Krishna is with her, but Radhika is lamenting, where is Krishna? So in that, Radhika lamented bitterly, Ha Nath, Ramana pressed Kwasi Mahabhuj. Oh my most beloved, oh Ram. When we chant Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari Hari. Ram here means Radha Raman, Krishna. Ha Nath, Raman, oh Krishna, best of the beloveds. Don't leave me, where have you gone? Kwasi. Oh Krishna with very strong arms, don't leave me. Like that, Radhika began lamenting, so much weeping here. And Krishna was just there watching. When all the gopis came and they saw Radhika, like who just made Mansarovar with her tears, how much she can weep for Krishna. Seeing her weeping for Krishna, all gopis felt, oh, just see her attachment to Krishna. So the idea that she was competitor, all this just evaporated. Oh yes, Krishna is very nonsense. They began criticizing here Krishna. Yes, how cruel he is, how nonsense. You gave up everything for him, and he has left you. So all gopis began criticizing Krishna. But this is also with too much attachment. So when Krishna heard this criticism, his heart also dancing. Someone loved me like this much absorption. Like we'll hear in this Uddhav Keri, gopis speaking bad about Krishna. Then someone said, if Krishna is so bad, why you always speak about him? What can we do? We cannot give up topics of Krishna even for a moment. That is the problem. So gopis speaking bad about Krishna and Krishna hearing, but Krishna feel very happy. Mo priya man kori batsam manstuita hoite veda modam. Krishna says, when someone, my beloved, speak badly about me, this gives me so much happiness, more than the prayers of the Vedas. So much attachment that speaking about Krishna. So Krishna hearing all this, Radhika said, no, this is not the fault of Krishna. Krishna have no fault at all. This is my fault. Who am I to ask Krishna, carry me on your shoulders? This is my pride. No? And Krishna did good to punish me. Actually, Maharaj, Trivikram Maharaj will also say, don't always forget, even though Krishna has so much attachment to his devotees, at the end of the day, Krishna also have the quality of being fully detached from anyone. And anyone do some wrong thing, Krishna always gives some correction. Therefore Trivikram Maharaj would say, just see Krishna's detachment. He left even Radhika. Does he need us? He doesn't need us. Then Trivikram Maharaj thought and he goes, but this quality we should not think about very much. So Radhika warned, everyone blame me, don't blame my Krishna. But Krishna arranged that everyone would blame him and not blame Radhika. Therefore the love of Radha Krishna is so much pure. No? Se rupa raghunatha pade hoibe akuti, kabe hame bujabo si yugala puriti. When Rupa and Raghunath will give mercy, then I can understand the pure love of Radha Krishna. So all this was going on. Krishna was there watching everything. Then Gopi said, what can we do? We cannot just chase Krishna. His lotus feet are very soft. And this nighttime, this forest is full of thorns and rocks and scorpions. So we heard Krishna is really only attracted by kirtan. So all gopis sat here in this place and they sang those 19 verses of Gopi Geet. Jayatite dikam janmana braja shretar indira saswadatrihi dayata drishikam dikshutavaka tvayavachimvate tvavachamvate Tavakatamritam tapta jivanam kavibiyetitam kalmasapanam shravanamangalam Shrimanatete Burviganantiye Buride Jana, 19 verses. So beautiful. Last year I learned them, but then I forgot them all. So beautiful verses. Gurudev so much attached to these verses of Gopi Gita. So Gopis singing with so much attachment, and how Krishna can hide. Nice fragrance, always bring the bees. So Krishna also, with his cloth covering, like a gopi, he also sitting here, hearing all this. Because one thing, when gopis meet Krishna, they never say, Krishna, I love you. Like in the West, I love you, Vyaspada. Then where divorce came from. In the West, people so easy to say, I love you, but very easily can leave also. But in India, very rare. No one, I love you. As soon as you say, I love you, that affection disappears, like camphor in the open space. So how much they love Krishna, Krishna never actually hearing. Because when Krishna's there, gopis always act in such a way as we don't love Krishna. So much crooked. So how much gopis love Krishna? Tonight, Krishna hearing, first time, from the source, direct. So this, then, in the middle of that, at the end, then Krishna appeared there. He stood up, took off his sari, and appeared there. That time, how attractive Krishna looked. Tesham avruj sori smayamana mukadgitim pitamba dadrava shakshat manmatamanta. Like sannyasi keeps their cloth like this, like a begging. So Krishna wearing his pitamba like a begging cloth. Oh gopis, I did nonsense. I mistreat you so much, but how much affection you have. So I'm very sorry, I cannot give you anything, just I beg your forgiveness. Like that time, how attractive Krishna was, because inside he's so much blissful, he heard all these things, secret things. So he's so much also intoxicated. He also feels shame, they love me so much and I treat them so badly, but still they never give me up. So Krishna, inside Krishna, so many different emotions, different feelings. That time he looked more handsome than millions, Sukadev Goswami said, that time Krishna looked more handsome than millions and millions of cupids. So all gopis very happy, sit here. So gopis took off their cloth and made one asan, like I just have one asan. But millions of gopis made like, their very thin cloth, made like one asan, sit here, great person. Then Krishna shocked, never, gopis give me so much respect. So Krishna sitting there like Guru, but his mood of Guru not last very long. The gopis ask him some questions. What type of person are you? This is big guitar, maybe Maharaj will speak tomorrow, sometime. What type of person are you? What type of lover? In this world there's two types of love. Those with selfishness. Come on. Like, anyway, they're like, what is it? In this world, there's two types of love, with some self-interest and some without self-interest. So we love Krishna without any self-interest. So tell us what type of person you are. There are 4 types of persons. Those who love you if you love them. Those, if you love them, it doesn't matter for them. For them is the same. And those who are anywhere like this. So Krishna said, I am not the first who will only love you if you love me. That's a businessman. I am not like that. So some people, if you love them or not, it doesn't matter. There are also of 4 or 5 different types. Like a liberated soul. You love them or not love them, for them it makes no difference. You love them or hate them, for them is the same. Some is like mother and father. Child may become against the mother and father, but mother and father never become against the child. So, are you like, I'm not like that. I'm not self-satisfied like the yogis, otherwise why I played my flute and called you. I'm not like mother and father. Sometimes child, but I never go against you. Like this, many explanations Krishna give. Then finally, he cannot fully answer everything. He cannot give proper answer to the gopis' questions. Then another type, if you love them and they don't love you, that person is either ungrateful or a traitor. Maybe you did so much for that person and that person not accept. That is atitagra, means ungrateful. But even worse than an ungrateful person, if you did so much for them but they don't even accept what you did, they just hate you back. This is the worst. This is called a drohi. So Krishna went through, Guru Maharaj would sometimes speak, 9. Krishna explained, I am not any of these 9. Then gopis explained, then what are you? You must be the last one, a drohi. No, I'm not that. Then why you left us? We give up our husbands, brothers, our reputation, everything for you. And you left us. So what type of person are you? Why you left us? Then Krishna said, I left you just like a miser loses his wallet. Like a wealthy man loses his wealth, he becomes like mad. Where is that money? How can I get it? I did this to increase your attachment to me. I disappeared to increase your affection. When gopis heard that, they not became satisfied at all. Who are you to examine us? Examine yourself first. So all 9 type of persons Krishna denied, but Krishna also could not fully describe who he is. Even he don't know what he is. Then finally gopis give Krishna in such a corner with their intelligence, Krishna cannot answer. Like someone take the position of guru but cannot do it properly, how much they feel shame. So Krishna on this asana but cannot answer properly the questions of the gopis. Then what he did, oh gopis, I'm very sorry. Napareham nadaviju sajutam sasaju krititi vipud ayusi pipa mam bhajan durgara geha shrinkara samprisadyat pratiyatu sadhu. Gopis, I cannot repay you. I'm making so much pretense of explaining, but actually I have no words to describe your pure affection for me and how much I'm indebted to you. So Guru Krishna fully surrendered. I am yours. I am nothing but your all good qualities I cannot explain. I cannot repay you, so just forgive me. So Guru Maharaj said when Krishna fully accepts himself like that, then gopis, their hearts melted by Krishna's explanation. They also become fully Krishna's property. Krishna is so much humble, so much affectionate, so much respect us. So Krishna's heart melting explained, I cannot repay you. And when gopis heard that, their hearts also melted. We cannot repay Krishna. So charming, so wonderful like this. And then everyone on now same page, all this feeling, Radhika, competition, all that evaporated. Then came Ras Leela. So Yogamaya decorate here is Yamuna nearby. So the moonlight was full and gopis danced here again. This time all those feelings that were there, gone. So this is Maha Ras Leela, the first day of Kartik. And they danced for millions and millions of years. So there's Sukadev Goswami, not too much described. But when he's describing all these things, actually Sukadev Goswami could spend the next 5-6 days. Parikshit Maharaj has 7 days to live. He could have just described the beauty of Ras Leela. The different singing of Lalita and Vishaka, this also mentioned the different gopis playing musical instruments, Krishna's dancing, the gopis dancing. So Sukadev Goswami was fully absorbed in this mood, fully. Lily, still hearing anything? Don't go out of focus. Yes, you're off in space. So Krishna, anyway, so this, Sukadev Goswami fully absorbed in describing all this. His eyes are closed, he's not seeing anything. But Parikshit is looking at the audience. Audience is many, many different type of persons. All is not the same mind. So Parikshit Maharaj could see many in the audience thinking, this is God, religion. Krishna came to establish religion. He's doing all this stuff with millions of ladies. So on the faces of many persons, he could see some dissatisfaction, some non-acceptance of this katha. But Sukadev Goswami don't know because he fully absorbed. So for the benefit of the unqualified persons, Parikshit asked a question. Gurudev, Krishna came here to establish religion. Why is he performing the irreligious activity of dancing with the wives of other men? Then Sukadev Goswami, a little shocked. Oh, I already told you, Kama, Dvesha, Boyatsna. If Kamsa could achieve Krishna by fear, if Shishupal could achieve perfection by being envious of Krishna, Kam, Dvesh, Sneha, the devotees can achieve him just by ordinary affection, then why the gopis cannot achieve him by lust? Then he's so much disturbed by this question, he stopped all topics of Ras Leela. And he starts speaking about Dwarka Leela. So these topics of Ras Leela also very, very high thing. We also have to hear very carefully from the right person. If you hear from the lusty person, then lust will come. Just like you go to the doctor who's not qualified, he may give you the wrong medicine and take your life. So sometimes doctor is not qualified, sometimes patient is not qualified. Just like you go to the doctor, you have chikungunya, malaria, okay. And doctor gives you a bottle of pills. Take 3 tablets a day for a week. And the patient thinks, why should I wait a week? I'll just drink all 20 tablets at once. What will happen? Take your life. So proper doctor knows how much to give, what medicine, how much to give. So when our Gurudev would describe, many people would criticize our Gurudev. Why Gurudev always speaking Raslila, topic of the gopis, Radharani's katha? But Gurudev always speaks in such a way no one's mind becomes disturbed. Very carefully he described. There's no chance of misunderstanding the topics because so carefully he described all these things. So proper doctor, and when patient has faith and hears all these things with faith, then this lust, which for millions of lifetimes burning us, that lust can be extinguished. So I think from now we'll go from here, Shringar to Imli Tala. Go Premanandi. Shri Gaur Nityananda Prabhu ki